Hello, guys, you're welcome back to the news. You see, all these things that are happening in this country is not good at all for this country as a nation. Just few days ago, we learned that the courts refused to grant Yahaya Bello bail, and everybody was like, for the very first time, the court decided to do the right thing because that was the right thing to do. And waking up this morning, what we are saying is different from what just happened few days ago. They are saying that the court grants the former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello 500 million naira bail in 80 billion naira fraud case. Can you imagine? As in, this shows that the bigger the thief, the bigger you become. Just imagine if Yahaya Bello happens to be all these Yahoo boys or just an ordinary man, will they grant them bail? They have seen ordinary men, ordinary people that had issue less than this. They were not granted bail at all. They remain in the police custody. But because of say Yahaya Bello now politician, they decide to grant him bail, which is really, really bad. It does not speak well of this country. It's bad, and it's bad. The Federal High Court in Abuja has granted the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, a bail of 500 million naira. They said Justice Emeka Nwite ordered Bello to bring two shorties who must swear to an affidavit of means and own property in Abuja. The court said the property title document will be verified by a deputy chief registrar. He said, I hereby grant bail to the defendant in the sum of 500 million naira and two sureties in like sum who must possess landed property in Abuja. The judge ruled this on Friday. You see the kind of country where we get. As in on Friday, just on Tuesday here, Justice Marianne Anene declared that the court will not grant bail based on the irregularities how the bail application was submitted. Bail application was already filed before he was arrested, and the Justice Marian said there is no way you can file an application when you have not been arrested, when you are not in custody. That is premature. So because of that, she denied him bail and adjourned the case to 29th of January. So what now happened? Why did they all of a sudden bring that same case and grant him bail? Make una see the kind country wey we be by this same Justice Emeka Nwite. Emeka Nwite, the same justice that is like a tools political talks by FCT minister Nyesom Wike. You see, after the vice president go get mouth, they talk say Kemi decide on her own to disassociate herself with Nigeria. They are blaming her. The vice president dey there, dey make mouth, dey blame her. She decide to do that because she say Nigeria, nothing good will come out of this country. Let's not deceive ourselves. Just imagine wetin happen for this Yahaya Bello case. On Tuesday, Justice Marian said, no, 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 they will not grant him bail because of the fact that his bail application was premature. They never arrest you. You never even surrender yourself with the right application because of saying no one stay for custody. The justice decide not to grant it because it's not right. Now another justice, because of say waiting in a political talks, decide to grant him the bail. In fact, when I saw this, I said to myself, nothing good is actually coming out from this country. It's really, really bad. Bello, he had earlier pleaded not guilty to EFCC 80 billion naira fraud allegation. And he also faces a 19 count charge. Then they said again that the counsel to the EFCC, Kemi Fihero, withdrew an earlier application for abridgment of the earlier date fixed for arraignment, which Justice Nwite granted. Can you imagine? This is the same application that EFCC filed to Justice Marianne Anene. They tell am say this man Bello don already default before. This is the same application now that is withdrawing. There is nothing good that is coming out of this country. Make we tell ourselves the truth. The counsel to the EFCC, Kemi Fihero, withdrew an earlier application for abridgment of the early date fix for the earlier date fixed for arraignment, and Justice Nwite gladly granted it. Just on Tuesday here, na the EFCC file dis application say dis man Bello so don already give dem issue before, say e no gree come court before now. Under how many days? Just few days interval, EFCC dey withdraw dat same case. And after EFCC go talk say dem dey fight corruption, they should just stop all of dis. They should allow Emefiele go. That is just the truth. With what just happen now, show say Emefiele say dem still hold am because of say wetin e no dey within the carcass. That is just the truth. Hey Jesus. Ganduje dey there now, dey waka up and down. In your case, before you know, he will die a natural death. And with this now, Yahaya Bello case will die a natural death. After, they go dey blame Yahoo boys. They go dey blame all these guys. They call them bad names. Meanwhile, them the leaders, and they do worse. They won't even worse because of say as they do and they be public figure. People they see wetin they do. This is so bad. It's so bad for a country. Just imagine case wey they don already adjourn to 29th of January. All of a sudden, just few days later, not even up to 3 days, they move the case backwards. Do all this dem mago with Bello's lawyer Dauda in court. He clarifies that his client did not intentionally avoid appearing in court. Instead, he explained that Bello had instructed his legal teams to challenge the trial's court jurisdiction through a higher court. My client did not disrespect the court. Things are now clearer now, Dauda said. While applying for bail, Dauda highlighted that the defendant, a two-tenor governor, had only traveled abroad twice throughout his tenure. He assured the court that Bello would attend all trials proceedings and would not abscond. Then ruling, the judge emphasized that bail is a constitutional right. Additionally, the judge ordered Bello to surrender his international passport and directed that he will be remanded at Kuje Correctional Center until the bail conditions are met. The case has been adjourned to February 24th, 2005. Now, wow, this country, it's just God that will help the common man in this country. Oh. Now, God now go help this country. So, my people, una don say am now say all of a sudden, the same Yahaya Bello wey Justice Mariam and Nene say e no go grant am bail. All of a sudden, under 2 days, was granted bail by the same Justice Emeka Nwite. This man is really ruling his reputation. Well, which reputation in the rule wey be say Nigeria everything goes? People wey be say they leave this country, and when they leave, they decide to disassociate themselves with Nigeria. Make we no dey blame them. We should stop blaming them because everything about Nigeria, frankly speaking, na disgrace. See our judicial system now. See how they bring disgrace. This na case wey be say international communities they watch. People outside they watch and they are making mockery of us. They mock us, as in many of these countries don't want anything to associate with Nigeria. After these politicians then go they blame the youth. Say na the youth then wey travel go, na the youth then they misbehave. Meanwhile, na the leaders them, the attitude of the leaders concerning how they govern this country is very, very obvious. When they will see the obvious, they will want to cover up. It's bad and it's bad, and they bring down the integrity of this country. Yahaya Bello, after all, God. Yahaya Bello, after all the wahala wey he don do, yet they no dey talk all those matter. Oh. They no dey see all those matter. They don see all those ones as an offense wey be say go even make am spending Christmas for sale. They no see all those ones. Nothing is wrong. But if na poor man, that is the area I'm going to. How wish is just an ordinary man. They will make sure they frustrate his life. And after they will come out, they will talk say they are working. What are they working? This is really, really bad and painful. So, my darling people, I would like to hear your take concerning this. Feel free to drop them with us in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.